Hello and welcome to ERP Radio, your recovery resource. My name is Jennifer Stewart, and joining me as always is my co-host Ben. Hey you.
Hey Jen, how's it going?
Good.
We actually have a guest on our show today. It's one of our great content writers. Steven,
Yep.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. And Steven brought up a topic earlier this week on...
It's an implant for opioid addiction. It uses the drug buprenorphine. It's just been approved by the FDA.
Awesome. So we got some questions for you, Steve. I know you've done some research on this, and I'm curious to know what your thoughts on it, what it is exactly. So why don't we just start right away? So what exactly does this implant do?
Well, it is 4 matchstick-size implants that are implanted in the upper arm, and they're made of buprenorphine and an acetate, and they actually dissolve in the body, delivering a constant, steady dose of the buprenorphine for addicts. And the advantage of that is that the addict can't miss a dose. He can't sell it to someone else, someone who wants to try buprenorphine, and it lasts for 6 months.
Wow.
So does this drug only block opiates such as heroin, Vicodin?
It is for heroin and prescription pills that are opioids, but the system can be used for other drugs. The company that made it is Titan Pharmaceuticals, and they are working on a version for Parkinson's disease and for hyperthyroidism. And I presume it could be adapted to almost any drug.
It's awesome. What a good concept, because it's something that you can't, like what you were saying, you can't sell it. There's not going to be a black market for it.
Because of the opioid epidemic, they're looking for new ways to deliver it, and they have a system called Proneura, which is what they use. It said could be used for other drugs, and its advantage like that is that it can't be diverted or forgotten. And in the trial, only 12% of people who used the implant had a relapse, and nobody tried to remove them to sell them.
Oh.
I got a question. How much does it cost? Is this something that insurance covers?
They are working with insurance companies to cover it. So far, the last I heard on June 20th, it was only approved on May 26th. By June 20th, 10 people had the implants, and they were patients under Blue Cross Blue Shield and United Healthcare, and they were covering it, at least part of it. I don't know how much they were covering. But Braeburn Pharmaceuticals, who is partnering with Titan Pharmaceuticals for this product, was considering, and I don't know if they've gone through this, they were considering offering kind of a guarantee to the health providers that if the patient's overall health costs went up while they were using this, they would give them a rebate for the difference.
Wow.
And this is expensive. It's a lot more expensive than the pills, or there's also, it comes in a film form that you put under your tongue or side of your mouth that dissolves. That is a lot cheaper. This is comparable to Vivitrol, which is a shot that addicts get once a month, and that costs about $1,000 a month. Sometimes it costs more. Now if this is the equivalent of that, then for 6 months it could be $6,000 or more. But if the insurance companies go for the guarantee for the rebate, then it may pay off for everyone, because it has a lower relapse rate than other drugs, and relapse does cause more expensive problem and more stays in rehab and even developing diseases like hepatitis.
Yeah. How long is the life expectancy of this implant?
Well, I said the 4 matchstick-sized implants are for 6 months, and after that they can get those implants taken out and new ones put in.
Where's the implant again?
It goes in the upper arm.
Okay, all right.
And there's very little chance of migrating or falling out. You have to be specially trained to implant it and remove it, though. It can be done outpatient in the doctor's office, but they need to have the training.
Okay.
It was years ago, there was the Norplant contraceptive implant. There were stories that people had trouble removing if they decided they wanted to get off the contraceptive and get pregnant.
So
This shouldn't have that problem.
So what if somebody, let's say, is on it and they want to get off it, and they want to, I don't know, I guess the only reason they would want to get off it was to get high, or maybe they want to try sobriety without any type of crutch. Do they have to go to the doctor to get it removed?
Oh yes, they'll need to go to a doctor. That's when you don't want to just poke around in there and try to take it out yourself.
Yeah, that could be
And like I said,
dangerous.
in the trial, no one tried that.
Yeah, so.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
good, because I don't think you could remove it and then say crush it and use it to get high. I don't think that would work, because it's got plastic in there too.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it sounds like a great idea because I know a lot of people who have gotten off heroin and gotten addicted to methadone or Suboxone or one of these other opioid blockers.
The addict is a very creative person.
Yeah.
And it doesn't stop you from taking some other drug to boost your high.
It's true.
Very true.
And if you only get the implant and don't do any other therapy, it may not have any benefit either because you're just maintaining.
Right.
Well, Stephen, tons of education. Thank you so much for being our guest today.
It's a
And-
very informative topic. Thank you for bringing that up to us
Yeah.
because this heroin epidemic is really something that we need to do something about. I mean, I have it written here, every 19 minutes someone dies from an accidental overdose. So anything like this helps, and obviously treatment too, so thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, thank you. And for those of you who are suffering from addiction or have a loved one who's suffering, please give us a call. We have counselors on 24/7 to answer any of your questions. I'll give you our phone number. It's 844-548-3407. Thank you. Join us next time.